Ready? Here we go. Mi oído está.
Mi oído está.
Mi oído está encima de mi cabeza.
Mi oído está encima de mi cabeza.
Hold on. That means my ear is on top of my head? Well, that's not what I wanted to say. Oh, hey there. How are you? I'm learning Spanish. You know, learning any new language is hard. But this one is really fun. Yeah, let's see. Oh, here's one. Here we go. Mi casa es su queso, which means my house is your cheese.
I like cheese.
That's not right.
It's not fair.
You can't do that, Ginger.
But why not? Everyone should get to do what they want to do, and that's all I was doing, right? And besides, I have to practice, don't I, Johnny?
Of course you do.
See? Even Johnny thinks so.
But, Johnny, don't you think you should hear our side first before making up your mind?
Well, I didn't know they were sides.
Well, there are. You see, Ginger keeps flying over the garden while I'm trying to mulch. And every time she does, she knocks down a lot of leaves.
I don't mean to, but sometimes, well, it happens.
Right, but the problem is I have to rake them up before I can mulch.
Mulch?
Oh, yes. Mulch helps protect the little plants. I spread it all over the garden, but I can't do it if I'm raking up leaves all day.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I have to practice my flying so I can spread sparkle all over the garden every year. And if I didn't do that, well, you wouldn't have a garden.
But if you fly when Basil is gardening, it makes a lot more work for him.
Oh, wait a second. Don't you guys have any rules down in the Grove for solving problems like this?
Rules?
Yeah, rules.
What are rules, Johnny?
Okay, I think we found the problem. I think you guys need some rules.
We do? Well, how are we going to get some?
Can you grow them?
Well, not if Ginger keeps flying all over the place while I'm trying to take care of the garden.
Basil, you can't grow rules. You make them up together.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
What do rules do, Johnny?
Yeah.
Well, all right, let me ask you a question. How do you know who won a game of clover ball?
Well, whoever gets the most points wins.
Yeah.
Oh, well, see, that's a rule.
Oh, it is?
Oh, I didn't know that.
You see, without rules, you wouldn't know who won. Nothing would ever get done. Nobody would have any fun working or playing together. In fact, everyone would be too busy arguing.
That sounds familiar. Wow, these rules sound like a great idea, Johnny.
Yeah, let's go make some up right now.
Yeah, let's go, guys.
Wait, but guys, it's not that easy, guys. Whew, this is going to be interesting.
So, Ginger, you'll fly only between the hours of 3 and 6 every day, and I'll plant from 9 to 1.
Great. Oh, and don't forget my rule that we should always do a little dance while working. That'll make work more fun.
Right, dance while working.
And when it's time to clean the pond, I will blow in this whistle, and then everyone will come to the pond, and we will wash all together the rocks, all right?
Rocks together, good.
And every time we see a fuzzy, we should hug him.
Or her.
Oh, sorry, lady. After all, we need to show the fuzzies that we appreciate them a lot.
Good rule. See a fuzzy, hug a fuzzy.
Yeah, and I think that we should sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Sprite while we're working.
Oh, an inspiring sprite song. Excellent, Root. Okay, so far we have 743 rules.
Is that enough?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, I think that is probably good for now.
Well, great. Then let's get to work.
Yay! Twinkle, twinkle, little sprite, you make everything alright. Earth and air and water too.
Twinkle, twinkle, little sprite, you make everything alright. Earth and air and water too. Everything
I need
depends
your
on you.
help.
Twinkle, twinkle, little sprite, you make everything.
This is not working. No one is helping, and I'm getting very upset. The water is not clean, the rocks need to be scrubbed, and I don't know what to do.
Lily, breathe.
I don't have time to breathe. I'm supposed to keep singing, and there's something very wrong with these rules.
I know. Rules seem to make everything worse.
I really don't understand that, Basil. Johnny always gives us good advice. nice.
Air and water too. Everything. Hey guys, I'm hungry.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you can't have lunch yet. I haven't harvested all the vegetables. I've been too busy dancing and singing.
But we skipped lunch. It's almost dinner time. And all this dancing is giving me an appetite.
I know. Plus, I have been too busy singing and dancing. And hugging Fossies. And my water is not clean. I'm tired.
Hey guys, this is bad. Really bad.
Yeah,
I know.
I think we should go ask Johnny what's going wrong.
Good idea.
Rules are supposed to make things better, not worse. Come on.
This way.
All right.
Follow me.
Hank, coast is clear.
Hola.
Hola!
That was nice. Hola. Tienes una cara simpática.
Hola!
Tienes una cara simpática.
Yeah.
What he said.
Oh, boy. Oh, wait, that means you have a funny face. And I meant to say you look happy.
Everything depends on you. Johnny, help it doesn't work. Rules have made it so much worse.
I'm afraid to ask, but what's going on?
Well, we made up lots of rules on how to do things in the grove, but we're so busy singing and dancing and hugging.
And whistling.
Wait. Singing and dancing and hugging and whistling? Are those some of the rules you guys made up?
Yep.
Johnny, the rules aren't working. The grove is a mess. We're behind in our work.
Yeah, and there's no time to eat or play.
You know, and the water is very unhappy.
Twinkle, twinkle, little
You can stop singing now.
But I like singing. Okay.
Now, how many rules did you guys make up exactly?
743.
Wow. I think that may be a few too many.
But Johnny, if rules are so good, shouldn't a lot of rules be better?
Well, not necessarily. I mean, the rules you make up have to make sense. Let me see if I can explain this properly. A rule is an important thing that helps you through your day. To not have rules, in fact, would be quite silly. They let you know that sometimes you should act a certain way, but rules should not be made up willy-nilly.
Willy-nilly? Who's willy-nilly?
No, Lily, that just means that rules are made for a reason.
Rules are made for a reason?
Yeah. What if we made a rule? Whenever the clock chimes 2, everyone must act like a cow and scream out a great big moo! It sounds like a good idea. A 2 o'clock moo, why not? But mooing's very loud, my friends, and guess what we forgot?
What?
Rules are made for a reason.
Moo!
They're not just made for fun.
Moo!
Rules are made for a reason,
Moo!
and it is an excellent one. Rules are made for a reason. No need to make a big fuss. For rules are made for a reason. The good of all of us.
What if we made a rule? Whenever we see some plants, we stop whatever we're doing and do a big antenna dance.
Or whenever we see a fuzzy, we give him a squishy hug. Squish!
Or whenever somebody says hello, we have to get their bug. Ha! Oh, rules are made for a reason. They're not just made for fun.
Squish!
Rules are made for a reason, and it is an excellent one. Rules are made for a reason. No need to make a big scene.
For rules are made for a reason.
I know just what you mean.
Though you might think a rule is nice for you,
Rules should work for all the others too.
So from now on, this day forth and for all days hence, we'll work out rules together and make sure they all make sense. Yeah! Rules are made for a reason. They're not just made for fun. Rules are made for a reason, and it is an excellent one. Rules are made for a reason. No need to now to discuss. For rules are made for a reason. Rules are made for a reason. Rules are made for a reason. The good of all of us.
Moo.
So let me get this straight, Johnny. Rules have got to make sense.
That's exactly right.
Okay, let's try again. First rule, I plant at 9, Ginger flies at 3.
and no hugging Fossies while we're working.
Oh, unless they ask to be hugged.
And if I need help, I'll ask for it. No more blowing on my whistle.
Excellent rule, Lily.
Excuse me?
Yes, Rude?
Can we still sing Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Sprites?
Of course, little Ruth, but just not all the time, okay?
And that goes for dancing, too. Okie dokie.
Oh, great. Oh, and how about
Hey, guys, I think you have enough rules for now. Look, why don't you try them out and see how they work?
Oh, good idea. Thanks, Johnny. Come on, guys.
See you later. Adios, amigos.
Oh, Johnny, in Spanish, the letter A is pronounced ah. That's the rule. You say adios, amigo.
You're right. Adios. And gracias.
De nada. Yeah, what they said.
Meow.